How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to my vanilla Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 120. I don't know what happened there, but today we are going to sort out some rabbits because a few episodes ago, remember us getting the parking lot together, and I've put the animals into place. Let's just quickly do this and get rid of the sounds for friendly creatures because this is going to get annoying pretty quick. And this is in Lag City, so I do apologise if I make some cuts, but hopefully the computer will behave itself. As you can see, there's one running around. A couple of them have escaped. I renamed two of them, the first original two, as Toast, so that we can get different ones apart from the ugly albino rabbits. And there was another one around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There's two of them actually. I'm going to actually kill them for their meat. He didn't drop nothing, I don't think. Come on, stay still. They don't stay still. Come here. Oh, I almost got Toast. Oh, I'm going to save Toast. Right, so what I've done is I've already started building it, but I built it in kind of a place that I don't want it anymore. I was going to make it like a basement area here, but as you can see, I'm tearing it down and we're going to build up above on the same level. So I was going to bring it down because some of these farms are quite high. We're talking about 8 or 9 blocks in height, and yeah, there's quite a lot of water kicking around here, and I don't really fancy kind of getting leaks in here because rabbits are really agile. That's why I built the fence too high, because when the water's got in the past, they've escaped. So it's kind of a pain. And then as we go, we will deal with the rest of the animals later. But for now, we're going to concentrate on the rabbits because they're the most. They're the ones that escape a lot. And as you can see, I've been breeding them a lot as well. There's quite a few in there. So what we need to do is we need to somehow get them into. We need to get them 8 blocks up. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to eventually do it. So first things first, we need to actually build the farm itself. I'm going to probably just. We're going to need a 3x3 platform here. Like so. Oh, I don't know where I jumped. Okay, so this is where the base of the actual farm's going to be. So we can actually cover that up as well. Let's just go and make sure we got the rest of the stuff down below. So yeah, I originally built it down here. I kind of don't want it down here anymore. I want to kind of make it go upwards. So I need to work with the same level. I've emptied this out. As you can see, I've got a lot so far. A lot of drops from the rabbits. We're just going to literally turf all this out and move it. So today, hopefully, we're going to build this farm. It takes all of, 5 minutes to actually build the farm. The farm's not too hard to build. The hardest part is getting the rabbits actually in there. So we're going to need to... So we've got a 3x3 plate at the front of the 3x3. We have got a chest, which we just bung a hopper in. And then we're just going to put a half slab on top, like so. And then we're going to build around it. So we're going to make a kind of like wall, like this. And this design is... This is from Tango Tech, because I like Tango Tech stuff. Let's just chisel this away a little bit, and hopefully the lag's going to behave itself. Right, so what we're going to need to do is start the glass. The glass has to come like on the sides here, and we're probably going to come up one, so it goes over like so. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to plonk a trapdoor on the top of this glass, so that way it should shut like that. I'm going to keep that shut as well. Okay, cool. And then from this base we're going to bring it up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one we're going to literally plonk a dispenser in there, like so. cool beans. Right, and then we're going to build up a little bit more with the glass. Oh, it's not even in my hotbar. We're going to build this all the way up. Did I miss one? I did. There we go. And that is cool. That's pretty much done. We are also going to put a fence post below the dispenser, like so. And then we're going to build two more up. 1, 2. I'm going to bring this glass up as well, like so. Easy. This is an easy build. Easy peasy. Didn't realise how easy this is to build. We've got a little bit of water above us. This could pose as a problem. Probably not, actually. Would be alright. Just quickly plug it. Quickly plug it. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, hello. There's water everywhere. We are on an island, though, below an island. That's the only trouble with being below an island, is you get a lot of water issues eventually when you get to a certain height. But we'll work with it. Right, so now we're on this ledge. So what we want to do is put a block behind the dispenser like so. And we want to come out one like this. Let's just chisel back here a little bit because I need to get to that. So the block that's you put behind the dispenser, you just quickly place a bit of dust there. And then that's done. And then you place a button. Oh, no, a button there. And then in the dispenser, we're going to plonk a water bucket. So if that should work, it does. Okay, that's cool. So that is that. Now the question is how do we get these little guys up there? Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. I can see that being tricky. Unless I put water sources inside, or how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna cut the camera and I'll be right back once I have an idea of how to get them that high. That's quite high. Okay, this might not be the answer, and this might be a totally derpy way of doing it, but I think this is going to work. Maybe. So all I'm doing is building around it so that they've only got one way to go, and that's the idea, with just random blocks, nothing major. And I think I'll build one more out like this, like so, and then they've only got one way to go, right? And hopefully that's this way. So here goes nothing. So hopefully they're going to come all the way up here eventually. So let's see if I can chase them up. Okay, they're going up. That's good. I might get a few escaping, but that's fine. Come on, up we go. I'll get you later. Let's just get a few of them in there. So hopefully they're going to go up. Oh, one's in there. Come on. Okay, you're not going to play ball. Let's get the majority back up again. Maybe we could have a carrot. Maybe that will work. Okay, this might work. Might get a few more in there. I mean, if we get at least 2 in there, I can start the process again, but it is a bit of a long process. Come on. Come on, rabbits. You want carrots. Eventually, they're going to start pushing each other in, hopefully. There's a few going in. And then we can just push them all in. This might work. It's working kind of. I hopefully want to get them all in, to be honest. This will be good. Come on, in you go. Just a few more to drop. So what I found is once I renamed the original 2 albino white ones toast, we get more of the biome rabbits. So we don't get white ones because we're not in that type of biome. So we're getting all the like the forest kind of rabbits, which is good because I don't like the albino ones. They look kind of scary. And I don't know about you guys, but apparently there's one that blows up. He's quite dangerous. I've never seen it before. I think there's like a real rare chance that you can get it. Come on, in you go. In you go. And thankfully the computer's doing reasonably okay, considering there's a lot of entities around here. We're by lag city. I think the best way to get rid of the lag is maybe get rid of the redstone in the sorting room, but the sorting room's too good to do that. Go on then, move. Need you in. There. Go on. In you go. In you go. You want the carrot, but you also want this. It doesn't look like there's many in there, does there? Is there? Are they all in there? No way. You're telling me I got everyone in there? Huh. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Normally they escape everywhere. They go everywhere. They're really, really small. They can fit through the smallest of things. I'm just looking around. There's nothing. They're all in there. Okay, so what we want to do now is I'm probably going to breed them a little bit more because I want to get the drops to be a little bit more because there doesn't look like there's a great deal in there. There's about, what, 20 in there? Okay, so let's just chisel this away, and there's a neat little trick that we can use to do this. And what we're going to do is we are going to get a piston, which also this is shown on the actual tutorial as well. I'm trying to get the right height. I think it's that one there. So what we need to do is put a piston kind of, this is going to get tricky. I can get rid of these fences now because they're all trapped. That went absolutely like really well. That went so well. I can't believe how well that actually went. Oh, no. That's not going to work. I need to go higher. There we go. Right. And then what this is going to do is shift 3 blocks. So this will shift glass underneath. This side glass will go underneath the rabbits or the bunnies or whatever you want to call them. Okay, that didn't work. That might. There we go. So now they've gone down a little bit, but that's fine because what we're going to do is we end up going to just like push it back. And then what we can do is we can hopefully, we need to put a post here so we don't fall in. Possibly put that on so we can get them higher. There we go. Hopefully we can breed them without problems. Okay, there's a couple getting the love hearts going. And then this way, that's it, that's what we want to do. We want to get loads of them in there. And this is exactly how we breed them and get more in there. And what we will do is we will wait till these grow into adults, so that way they don't fall through the fence below eventually. And I don't think there's much more in there. So I will get these bred to a reasonable amount inside this little chamber here, the breeding chamber. And then what we'll do is I'll work out off camera as well how we're going to get up here, because obviously this is the maintenance room. So we want to make sure that we can get up here as much as we can. I'm just going to turn that off because I don't want none escaping. There we go, we've got loads more in there now. They're all happy, jumping around. I don't really want to mess with that. because I don't want them escaping. If they escape, we're going to know about it. Okay, so for now the farm is up and almost ready. We can just chisel this out from around it because we don't need that anymore. That's just solely to get the job done. And it worked. I thought it was a bit of a derpy way of doing it, but it worked. Just block them in, don't let them escape. And there we go. And it's quite high up though, that's the only trouble. But I've got an idea. So I'm trying to line it up with this farm here. So this is the post which lines up with the edge of this wall, which is a 3x3. I'm kind of keeping it 3 because there's 3 there as well. I don't know why, it's just the way the pattern of the base is working. So what we want to do is we're going to be doing something that along these lines, okay? Not necessarily this block, but we're going to bring this forward a little bit, 3, and same goes for this side here. The pigs are not going to be here next to it because the reason being is we're going to have loads of leaks, and to plug that leak we can either build the base around that, which could take an extreme amount of time, or we just avoid it, and avoiding it is the easiest way. So that is 9 there, so that technically should line. Oh, it doesn't. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. That's 9. That's a 9 by 9. Why is that? This should be lining up with this. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you not lining up? Anyway, so that's pretty much that. So all we got to do now is just make it look fancy, which I could probably do a lot off camera anyway, because this is Lag City, don't forget. Lag City will, the more we record here, the more problems we're going to get. I've got a looting 3 sword as well, with sharpness 3, ready to kill things. And yeah, it's these guys have been a pain in my butt, basically, and I've wanted to like quarantine these guys for a while now, because when I'm building, like chiseling away at the roof, water gets out and they are so agile they can jump a 1 high fence, piece of cake. So yeah, I mean, look at how high they're jumping. They are pretty good jumpers. So yeah, at least that's done. Most of the farms for these guys, all of these animals, are going to be roughly kind of like the same width. So I'm going to try and plan it out and map it around. The next big hurdle, and we've done it on a previous map, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as part of the Let's Play, but we've built it before. I can't remember if it's the last map or the map before that. We built Tango Tech's farm, cow farm, which fits nicely into this corner here. As long as we leave a 3. Oh, I know why. No, I don't. So there's going to be like another 3 wall here, and then the next farm will start. So yeah, I think that's going to work. No, the farm has to start there, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. Whatevs. It doesn't have to be symmetrical anyway. We'll just work it out. I'll work it out as I go. I've got to get the symmetrical like layouts out of my head, because it doesn't have to always be that way. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much the bunny farm cooker killer thing. It's not actually a cooker, actually, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It's been 120 episodes, guys. That's mad. But I've got a lot to think about how I want to lay this area out and make it look as good as I physically can eventually. But yeah, these farms are massive in height. That's why I originally built below, but I kind of don't want it that low. So yeah, that's why I've moved it in this episode. But it went absolutely like really well. I expected this to be a pain in the bum, but it actually went extremely well. So yeah, right, so that's that. So guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode, episode 121, and hopefully if I've made progress I'll come back to this area and show you. just to let you see. I'm probably going to put chests here as well, just to contain everything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.